That time is 11 o'clock on this late Saturday night, March 2nd, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel, 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night, March 2nd, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. We have a time of 11 o'clock, and we have a temperature of 32 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel, 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night is President Trump addresses annual CPAC gathering. Officers at Savannah Clark should and won't be charged, says Sacramento DA. President Trump and CPAC stage with Berkeley assault victim Department executive order on campus free speech. Sign Lincoln and Lionel Martin, 9/11 sparks outrage in West Virginia. Lawmakers explore possible part of Trump's involvement. Michael Cohen. Rescuers in Indonesia mine collapse fear the worst. The kingmaker keeping Nicholas Maduro to power has started to crack gears. Delhi showed erupted, but Kashmir retreat. India, Pakistan after pound is freed. Suspect arrested in 2013 homicide of Pawtucket. President Trump says the dollar is too strong. It lifts upcoming IPO, reveals losses nearly $1 billion and gives drivers up to $10,000 in cash. Fatal Tesla Model 3 crash in Florida prompts investigation by federal agencies. Dragon Capital heads for space station. Elon Musk SpaceX is ready to launch humans into space. Researchers find first evidence of huge underground water system on Mars. Vaccine hesitancy blamed for alarm surge in measles case. And number of confirmed measles cases in Clark County, Washington climbs to 70. News from the wires. Stansted Airport in London reopened after flights were grounded for 2 hours because of an aborted flight on takeoff that caused minor injuries to 8 people. An Oregon man trapped in the snow for 5 days with his car and his dog survived by consuming taco sauce and periodically started the vehicle. Has rain recovers enough metal to kill 2 billion people. In Manchester, New Hampshire, an accident at Penn Street and Auburn Street, a motor accident with a truck at Harwich Mass 84, Route 124. The basement fire crew 2 hours ago on scene, with Harwich police and a cruiser just caught the fire and not thanks to the Harwich Fire Department. And now, look at sports time at 11:02. The Boston Bruins defeat the New Jersey Devils 1-0 on an only goal by Brad Marchand. Other NHL scores: Arizona 3, Detroit 1, Minnesota Wild 1, Calgary Flames 0 for 1 period. Edmonton 4, Columbus Blue Jackets 0, LA Kings 6, Chicago Blackhawks 3, Toronto Maple Leafs 5, Buffalo Sabres 2, Pittsburgh Penguins 5, Montreal Canadiens 1, Tampa Bay Lightning 5, Ottawa Senators 1, and Carolina Hurricanes 4, Florida Panthers 3, found in overtime, and Dallas Stars 4, St. Louis Blues 1. Looking at the NBA scores. Detroit 129, Cleveland 93, Orlando 117, Indiana 112, Miami 117, Brooklyn 88, Golden State Warriors 119, Philadelphia 76ers 116 with 19.3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Memphis Grizzlies 111, Dallas Mavericks 81, San Antonio Spurs 160, Oklahoma City Thunder 102, North Pelicans 105, Denver Nuggets 97 with not a lot left in the fourth quarter. Phoenix Suns 101, LA Lakers 86 with 8:43 left in the fourth quarter. The Milwaukee Bucks over the Utah Jazz, 90-75, and the New England Revolution over New England Revolution FC Dallas to a 1-1 tie in Frisco, Texas. Bryce Harper says he would be legacy to be all about winning in Philadelphia. Antonio Brown takes more shots at Ben Lawrenceburg with back to the shop, and Tennessee bounces back from a blowout loss to Kentucky with a blowout win over Kentucky. Peter Children's time is 11:04 on this late Saturday night. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep! Looking good on the MBTA commuter rail. It's looking good on the highways and byways, but out in eastern Massachusetts, central western Mass, 681 west eastbound side. Those are our Route 91 in Middletown, Connecticut. 95 southbound side. Those are Madison, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway eastbound side. Those are Route 7 in Norwalk, Connecticut. And up in Northern New England, 295. Slow from Portland all the way down to Gardner, Maine. Main traffic slow between Portland and Augusta, Maine. 95. Slow between Pittsfield, Maine down to Gardner, Maine. And Interstate 89 southbound side. Those are around the U.S. Canadian border in Vermont and 115 at the northwest side. So it's San Quebec towards Montreal. Peter Joel Dewstorm is 11:05. Time off weather report. Some snow showers, Nevada, Greenfield, Massachusetts, North Massachusetts, and searching the southwestern tip of New Hampshire. Okay, we have a winter storm watch in effect from tomorrow night at 7 p.m. this Monday morning. Heavy snow possible, total circulation of 4 to 10 inches possible. Portion of the eastern and northeastern and southeastern Massachusetts, Northern Nevada. This includes the cities and towns of Gloucester, Foxborough, Norwood, Cambridge, Boston, Quincy, Taunton, Brockton, Providence, Coventry, West Greenwich, East Greenwich, and Warwick, West Warwick. Travel could be very difficult. Houses conditions come back to the morning commute. All right, forecast goes like this. Tonight, mostly clouds for about 21 degrees. Light southwest wind. For Sunday, increased clouds will have about 41 degrees. Northwest about 5 miles coming to the afternoon for Sunday night. Rain is still light before 10 p.m. Then snow between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. The rain is still after 4 a.m. Low at 30 degrees. Calm coming to the north around 5 miles an hour. That anticipation 1%. New circulation of 46 inches possible for Monday. Rain still asleep before 11 a.m. Then a slight chance of snow between 11 and 1 p.m. High near 37 degrees. North about 8 to 10 miles outside. 23 miles an hour. Just about 1%. New sleep condition where 2 inches possible for Monday night. Most of the about 18 degrees. Northwest about 6 to 9 miles an hour. For Tuesday, Sunday, for 3 1 about 14 degrees. West about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Shipping to southwest about 5 miles. Coming to 9 November midnight. For Wednesday, most of the podcast about 26 to about 8 miles. Northwest about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Shipping to west about 6 to 8 miles an hour. For Thursday, mostly coast about 27 to about 11 degrees. West would about 5 to 9 miles an hour. For Friday, mostly coast about 3 degrees, low about 17 degrees. West about 3 to 5 miles an hour. And for Saturday, chance of snow showers. But the test about 36 degrees. Northeast about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. Right now in Taunton and Alton, it's 32 and overcast. That's going to be for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night. March 2nd, 2019. Peter West, hope you have a good night. Goodbye today. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more important. Y'all have a good night.